Greetings to all. The Indian Constitution imparts each human being equal right, justice, and opportunities, unbiased upon if they're men or women, or I say what their gender is. But even today in India, a woman has to face a lot of gender bias. Gender bias. Well, in some parts of India, gender discrimination or gender bias is still prominent. Having a boy is considered lucky rather than a girl because she's considered more that of a burden, and investing in her education is often neglected as she would have to be married off at last. Goal completed? She's often reminded that she's pariah then. Think of a girl around age of 5. What picture comes to your mind? A quiet little girl with pink frilly frocks and 2 ponytails? As she grows, she is often presumed to maintain her appearance. Talking about the society, well, a woman is thought to be a good homemaker while the men to go out and explore the world. She is often neglected to attain a career. And by the age of 30, she is assumed to be married off and have kids. If a girl behaves like the one who doesn't like frills and want to sleep and eat the day out, she is titled tomboy. There's nothing like a boy in this. And how could you say one such certain behavior is made for boys? Was that written somewhere when she was born? It's just about how we are brought up. This was an example of gender stereotyping. It might arise due to the patriarchal system we have in our society or in some parts of the country. Now, there are stereotypes which consider themselves to be the curator of traditions, like, oh, what is she wearing? If we send a girl to work or learn, she would become immoral and won't respect elders. Maintain the parda. Beta, you should know all the course or how would you serve your husband? What do you even do at home? Look at me. I work so hard in the office. And blah, blah, blah. How can you compete, men? Won't that lower the position of patriarchs? But is it really so? My pal, there's a prime exception in this dismal picture. The role of women in ancient India is immense. There are examples of women literates like Gargi Vachanaki, Sangamitra, Katyayana, and so on. And don't forget, the one because of which we know anything today is also a female, Goddess Saraswati, the deity of knowledge or wisdom. And how can we ban the Saraswatis of India from the right of education? Talking about what they wear, well, there was no parda. And they wore something which we consider as bold today. You can get a clue of their clothing from a good picture or statue depicting women. The part of Lord Shiv and Lord Parvati in the avatar Ardhanarishwar was also equal, again signifying gender equality. When Ram was up to killing Tarika, he first bowed, just for the fact she was woman. If it was a man, he would have killed him with a single stretch of hand. Woman was one of the 14 gems we got during Sagar Manthan. Hence, there was not even a single clue of women inequality in Vedic literature. Gender bias is the product of unawareness which leads to stereotyped behavior. But how to empower women? Well, there's only one person which could empower the women, and that's the woman herself. So start by yourself and let's break this chain of stereotyping. Together, we can help raise the position of the women in our country because there's a dire need of amendment. And there fits the African proverb. If you educate a man, you educate a person. But if you educate a woman, you educate the whole nation. Saying it in Swami Dayanand style, well, let's get back to Vedas. Thankfully, a female to other females out there.